A prominent Nigerian activist, Shehu Madi, prominent indeed, has said that he does not underrate the Labour Party presidential candidate, Peter Obi. During his interview on AIT News, Madi explained why Nigerians should appreciate Peter Obi for running for president. I don't say another thing you won't talk. Nobody say you like him. We go know what you mean by this statement. Addressing the topic, Madi said, I do not underrate Peter Obi or Kwakwansu. You can ignore them at your peril. In fact, I think that we should thank Peter Obi for contesting the presidential race. I am thanking Obi because since he emerged as a presidential candidate, there has been a drastic reduction in attacks on our armed forces, INEC offices, and police stations. He continued, I think such incidents have gone down because of him, and we must credit him. Reacting to news attacks on Labour Party members in the Southeast, Shehu said, I did not say that it has vanished, but it has drastically reduced, especially when compared to previous month. So in your own region, you see hypocrisy. So what has been happening in your own region? So only Southeast, that is where we have problem of insecurity. The problem Nigeria has is from Southeast. That is what this one is trying to paint to also. So since Buhari has been there, Atiku is contesting, all of them are contesting now. So as Boko Haram reduced, Fulani S-men and the rest of them, have they reduced? And I've said it over and over again, for as many who care to listen, especially those of you from Southeast, you are always like, yes, unknown government, we support you. If you do anyhow, you collect. You don't know that you are implicating yourself. This is exactly what these guys have been planning, because they don't want a situation whereby they will always talk about the North when it comes to violence and insecurity, and that is why they are so much interested in that place. Even any little thing, the security people and the Malami and the rest of them, they will expatiate it. Did you see that they have amended Nnamdi Kanu's charges? It's always based on terrorism. That terrorism is sweet for their mouth anytime, any day. But see the terrorism that is going on every day in the North, they will never talk about it. They are not holding anybody, one person responsible. No, it's just a pity. So this man, when he started from the beginning, I knew that he was going somewhere, because that compliment is not for good. And at the end of the day, you could see him. This man is so bitter there. If attacks on our armed forces, INEC offices reduce because of Peter Obi, which means that everyone in Nigeria, including bandits, Fulani terrorists, Boko Haram, kidnappers, Oduduwa, IPOP, wants good governance. Therefore, vote for Labour Party to save Nigeria. Abio. Okay, that is what the scenario portrays. So what are we waiting for? Papa, Mama, Pikin, let's go there and elect Peter Obi for president. Nigerians will be happy while we wait. He fixes the economy and restructure other sectors. It is not true. The barbaric acts reduced before he joined the race. Are you insinuating Obi is an IPOB member? Of course now. Action speaks louder than voice. When you hope for something, you will not destroy it. Obi is our hope. Crime reduced in all parts of Nigeria because Obi give many people hope that Nigeria will work again. But come 2023, if Obi lost, it is the end of Nigeria. Well, God no go shame also. Yes, because Nigerians, especially the youth, discovered that Obi was God sent as our Moses of our time, and it will vanish when declared president, because when there is massive looting, the society becomes lawless. Hello Nigerians, this guy is obviously one of the Boko Haram sponsors. What rubbish is this man saying? This is the same guy that pretended to be sick and went to court in wheelchair, only to go home and remove his cast and clutches. It was recorded. He's supposed to be in jail, not being interviewed. See how you people disgrace yourself by not checking the facts. Okay? Well, you have spoken the true word. In referendum we stand. What of the Boko Haram and kidnapping bandits going on in the North? Whom are you going to thank for that? I tire. Use any idioms to explain it. all I know, everything will stop when he becomes president. I don't even know how and why the media is giving you publicity attention or public attention, even when it is obvious you need psychiatric hospital attention, because this man is always brewing AIDS. He's always brewing AIDS. That is what he does. Well, bad government is what led this crime. Nigeria youth have had enough of the stage. They now take laws into their hands, and our security men have been their targets to get back at the government, who don't even care how many security men you keep, because they know they will still recruit more than 100. The number you killed will have a chance to make things right, and if we didn't by next year, everybody should defend themselves. Boko Haram chief patron, we know who you are. Leave Peter Obi alone, you. We know the stuff you are made of. We know your caliber. All I know is that this man is full of it. He will never talk about what is happening in their own region. What is this nexus? What is the nexus in your narratives? I thought he had something to say. No, no. We also need to thank Bola Tinubu Shetima for contesting as president and vice president, because since their emergence, Boko Haram banditry, insurgency, kidnapping of train passengers and other atrocities committed by Fulani herdsmen have drastically reduced. I cannot fathom the meaning of Mehdi Sheu's statements. Very difficult for me to reconcile Obi's presidential candidature with a presumed reduction in violence activities of Boko Haram and banditry. Some people, when faced with facts and figures, get lost in the mix. Then, instead of accepting their loss, wallow in self-delusion. Obi is too organized to be brought down. Of course, that's the word. He's too organized. That is a sure evidence that Obi presidency will solve a lot of problems in Nigeria at large. I believe so. Mahdi is living in fool's paradise. Why has bandits not stopped since the ex-governor of Borno, Shetima, is contesting as well as Tiku? It is still surprising them that a man from the small dot circle can receive such a love from the masses, whom they have been deceiving with ethnic sentiments all these years. Why terrorizing them? I think there's sense in his nonsense. I am an indigenous son of Benue, and at a point I started nursing evil thoughts in my head. But when I heard Obi speak about the future of Nigeria, if given the chance, then I told myself I have to wait a little. But trust me, if Atiku goes in and I see any bloodshed in my area again, I swear I will go viral. Confidence? That is not true. It's even increasing. And since Buhari's presidency plus Tinubu's Muslim ticket, Boko Haram banditry, insurgency, Fulani militia, herdsmen attacking and killing farmers have not abated. But why? None of these criminal elements have linked themselves with Obi. Mahdi failed to attribute the changes to the changes to the fact that after the Kuje jailbreak and the subsequent attacks, the president gave the armed forces the full freedom to go after the terrorists. You are a hate monger. May Amadioha deal with you. This man supposed to go to jail by sowing seed of hatred among Nigerians. Me, I talk before now. I'm not talking. It's just sowing seed of hatred, seed of hatred. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.